Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share why Jesus Christ sent his son to the cross. I know you heard about he died on the cross, but he did more than just die on the cross. Jesus Christ did more than just die on the cross. He did more. There's more. Okay? He did more than just die on the cross. I know the pastor have told you that he just died on the cross, died on the cross. He did more than just die on the cross. Okay? He could have called 10,000 angels to get him off the cross, but he didn't. Okay? So I'm going to share why Jesus Christ came and why he came into this world. What was the purpose for him coming into the world? What is all this? What was it all about? Okay? So I'm in John 3:16, and I'm going to share this scripture, the whole entire scripture. John 3:16. Why Jesus Christ came into this world. Okay, I'm going to John 3:16. The scripture is very encouraging. Why Jesus Christ came to this earth and what is it all about? I'm looking for John 3:16. John 3:17. John 3:17. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but to save through him. Whosoever believe in him shall not be condemned, but whosoever does not believe stand condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of God's Son." This is the verdict. This is the verdict. Like you in the courtroom. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but men love darkness instead of light, because their deeds were evil. Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into light, for that this is for that his deeds will be exposed. But whosoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what has been done through God. So God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. But he says right here, he says, "But whosoever does not believe stand condemned already, because they have not believed in the name of God's Son, only Son." This is the verdict. Here go the verdict. The verdict, the verdict. Light. Light has come into the world, but men love darkness instead of light. Their deeds are evil. Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light. Further, their deeds will be exposed. So men and women in this world love darkness. God sent his son to save the whole world. But men and women love darkness. They love that darkness and they don't want to come into God's light. Yes, God sent his son for the whole world. But men and women are in love with darkness instead of light. They don't want to come into God's light because they don't want what they're doing to be exposed. But if they come into God's truth, they can be set free. Men and women love darkness. Okay? They love darkness. They don't want to come into the light of Christ because they're in love with darkness. So God sent his son to rescue men and women. Colossians 13, he came to rescue. So that's why he came. Bye-bye.